Very good morning to you all, and thank you very much for creating this opportunity for Network of Agricultural Extension and Advisory Service in Sri Lanka. Also, I would like to say thank you very much for the presentations and experience sharings of the yesterday, because a lot of people who shared the different experience and different knowledge from their country floras and regional floras. So I think those are very helpful us, because we are still in very emerging stage, actually still in budding situation. So gradually we have to develop. So actually, so I'm going to present about what is about the Network of Agricultural Extension and Advisory Service in Sri Lanka myself, and Krishanthas is there. I'm a treasurer to there, and Krishanth is president to Network of Agricultural Extension and Advisory Service. So actually, before go to the networks, so I would like to give some brief introductions about where Sri Lanka and what actually the situations currently we are facing. So in the main focus area is, if you go for the Sri Lankan agricultural situation, is actually tea sector, tea, coconut and spices are the main sector. They are performing comparatively very well than paddy and green and vegetable sector. So these are the main sectors, and in currently actually Sri Lanka is facing huge economic crisis. So because of that, actually importing of agricultural input, fertilizer and agrochemical is kindly actually is very difficult. So therefore, the performing in paddy and main grain sector is we are facing some difficulties. Therefore, last year we were predicted there kind of some the food security were hugely impacted in last year, but now we are gradually coming out from that. Even animal husbandry, chickens and other areas is hugely disturbed due to the economic crisis. And also Sri Lanka also faced some big crisis even previous year. It is because the previous government or previous presidents one day declare the country as an organic nation. So because of that, actually within one day he stopped all the agrochemical imports and declare countries organic nations, and because of that, actually the productions of the all the sectors of agriculture will collapse, and actually unfortunately he has to go home the power due to the power of the farmer. Right, then currently as a reason of this declarations of organic nation, pest outbreak is currently we are showing, because we don't have agrochemicals available, even black market available, which are huge, very high prices. In coconut sector we are facing white fly disaster, and the paddy sector also the nematode disaster is spreading throughout the country. So it's a very huge risk for productivity and high prices in vegetable market. This is the current condition in agriculture sector, and these are the challenges we are facing. So when you look at the agricultural extension activities and the stakeholders who are involved in there, public sector dominant agriculture system, even like all others, they're hugely dominated by the public sectors. They are doing the oriented service oriented approaches is there. Private sector now actually gradually capturing the gradually making competitions to the private sector. They are doing agricultural extension service with other value-added services to take actually they are doing business oriented and profits. And NGO extension, actually we have to say in Sri Lanka, previous 2 years back, before actually the economic crisis, we were declared as a lower middle income country. So because of that, development projects come to Sri Lanka is comparatively very low from the NGOs. So the presence of NGO sectors actually comparative to the region is in Sri Lanka is comparatively very low. Actually, we have to say it's around only FAO and 2-3 INGOs are available, not like in other regions. Main approaches. These are the few approaches I would like to share that you all know. the general extension, commodity specialized, the training and visits, participatory approach and project approaches were practicing. But due to crisis and due to some government also pressure to the public sector to go for cost sharing approaches, because private sectors involving profit approaches, so the public sector also now forcing to go for cost sharing approaches to cover their expenses. And the private sector involved in different activities, even myself also representing private sector. So what we are doing is actually different activities. It's a business. Our extension service is a business part of the business. So company to company, or company to customer, or company to industry, like B2B, B2C, B2 like approaches we are practicing. It is a part of business, and also different companies they have their own rationales in their extension activities. As example, some companies they are following extension and they create premium pricing what they are demanding, and at the same times some they use for the mass scale product demanding, and also quality and the certification, like that. The different companies they have their own rationales. And as I said earlier, actually persons NGOs are actually comparatively low and comparatively rare in Sri Lanka. So this is about Network of Agricultural Extension Sri Lanka. So we name as a Network of Agricultural Extension and Advisory Services in Sri Lanka. We found this organization in 2016 is compared to, we have some small history, but actually after merging we also facing some difficulties. As example, I said, because the management is assigned by the members, so sometimes we face the assigned management, if not some time actively involved, committed, so the performance was failed, and after that actually some due to COVID and others the performance was dropped. This vision is to be a leading professional agricultural and extension and advisory body in Sri Lanka. We want to be a leading body in Sri Lanka with we are in missions, the networking, sharing, learning, building capacities, empowering extension system to develop effective and extension advisory services in Sri Lanka. So I think this forum also will create good opportunities even to be part of the missions in networking and the sharing. Also I think the country forums, regional forums, so you can help us for capacity buildings and the sharing of experience and the knowledge with us for the development, even our boards and our members and our participants in Sri Lanka. So this is the objective. So we hope to strengthen the coordination among public and private extension practitioners in farmers. And the second one is to provide facilities to public and private extension practitioners and farmers to improve the technical knowledge on agricultural sector. Like that, we have 4 objectives of association. And in Sri Lanka we have registered as a non-profit company format. This is a legal way we have to register in Sri Lanka. Currently the membership is 200. So we have 3 type of members. One is life members, and general members and corporate members. So the corporate members is the companies who would like to join with us as a member. We give corporate membership. We charge $20 from the corporate members, and the general members they have the life member. They have to pay $5, and the general members annual membership is there. It's $1.5. This is how the membership is going. Board directors 7, and the management is going like this: president, vice president, joint secretary, treasuries, and the 4 committee members. So we were involved in some activities in previous 2-3 years. Actually, we would like to convey our gratitude to the NAEASSL, because they are always working with us. They motivate us to be always, and Dr. Rashid also always with us to establish and promote network of agricultural extension in Sri Lanka. So workshop held the adaptation of new extension approach in advisory service. So 2 years back we were involved on workshop, and then training of trainer programs for the coconut cultivation board about milk modules. So the regional managers and coconut development officers we were involved in this kind of activities. And these are little actually the I also mentioned the South Asia policy dialogue. Is even very basic stage we were involved in Asia. The role of extension advisor service scaling of the climate smart agriculture was held along with the participation of a lot of participation from the South Asia. So also we were involved in a lot of activities. I am here sharing few of online activities because after declaring organic nations, there was a huge demands for the extension officers to communicate with the how to work with organic. So we take help from India and also Sri Lankan people, Sri Lankan expertise. We involve actual capacity building and knowledge sharing with existing extension officers in Sri Lanka about organic farming. This is 2-3 activities. And also in the last year we were involved because there's huge demand for SME sectors about the agribusiness, small agribusiness sectors. Actually regarding how to develop their small businesses into next stage. So we use some foreign expertise to share their knowledge through the NAEASSL and to help the SME sector in Sri Lanka. And now we are currently engaged in what is called NELP module translations and also adaptations to the local language. So we have currently totally translated 10 modules into the Sinhala, and 4 modules are completely reviewed by our editor boards, and another balance, I think 4-6 modules have to translate. So this is actually what we were teaching, or we were adapting English modules to the extension officers or practitioners in Sri Lanka. But we found there is some kind of demand to go with local language. Therefore, we decided to translate modules into the local language. It has good demand, and it will value added to the extension officers in Sri Lanka. And we have developed service our website NAEASSL.org. We have to further develop this into some basic stage. We are expecting to bring some kind of professional levels. The future activities, actually what we are going to do, what is our journey in future with you all. We have currently planning to capacity building programs for private and public sector extension practitioners. Actually, this program actually may be a paid programs. We are going to charge from the parties. I will discuss in the financing sector. And ADB and World Match, we are expecting these projects in climate resilience training program of for 2,000 vegetable and food farmers in climate resilience activities in Sri Lanka. We are expecting this project, and knowledge share and capacity building session with regional country forest and Sri Lanka Agricultural Extension Association is a professional association. And actually in here actually I would like to invite we will invite you all to share your experience and knowledge and success stories with us, because you already have achieved that, because if you share that all the knowledge and experience with us, we don't want to waste our time to take that experience. So then we can keep next step with your help. So knowledge sharing sessions and the digital extension promotions in Sri Lanka with the Institute of Communication Technology Authority in Sri Lanka. We are in discussion level. Personally, I am engaging there because they are very happy to promote ICT, the digital extension. Also, FAO or GPRAS. We know that your priority area is there for digital extension promotion. So we can please help us for the digital extension activities. Currently we are YouTube and Facebook, Zoom, going on to promote activities there. And the newsletter we are planning via website. And in Sri Lanka actually we want to give some kind of like a chartered institute like marketing, like accreditations to the extension officer. That's our next plan after training of the module. We are given to some accredited certificate via our association, because it is needed. It's the recognitions to the extension officer in Sri Lanka, it should generate. So we are planning to issue that certificates to the extension officer in Sri Lanka, and membership drive, public and private sector, and fundraising programs, because we are currently bankrupted. Right, so the challenges we are facing is membership increasing, because we only allow the who are practice extension in the field as a member. So therefore, the membership increasing is one of challenge. And the frustrated extension and advisory service provider is Sri Lanka. So the reason is actually Sri Lanka is the Sri Lankan politics involvement in agriculture sector is compared to very high than to the regions. So the main reason is actually non-political parties are highly involved in the extension activities. As example, I would like to say, after declare the country as organic nations, medical doctors will come to the fields and they were teaching to the farmers the health benefits, and you have to go for 100% organic, and doctors were involved in there. So the non-medical, some kind of the monk-like people who are in there for the extension activities. So the professional extension, the extensioners are actually frustrated in real situations. So also one of challenge and financial difficulties for training and development activities. And the opportunities we have in Sri Lankan Extension Association, like professional organization, they are expecting a degree or something with the extension officer. In Sri Lanka, in SLEA, actually even whatever the person who are practicing extension, we are allowed as a member to be there. And then there are numbers of practitioners, and then now we are gradually linked with PIRASA, ISA, and many other regional bodies. So we hope this is a kind of opportunity we have to promote NAEASSL in Sri Lanka. Fundraising, the financing is going currently is like this individual membership, the membership charges the people have to pay to be a member, and the corporate member. And the well-wishers mean that the people who committed, and like myself coming here, like well-wishers. And the private public extension officer training, we have planned a few of training programs. And the project with local and INGOs and sponsors for the online and physical seminars and other workshops. This is the financing. And we are highly expected to cooperate with ISA, PIRAS and GPRAS regarding fundraising programs and activities and knowledge sharing and capacity building, and more networking opportunities with regional and extension bodies, and the mutual use of human resources. That means our expertise can share their knowledge and experience with you, and also you also have, we will generate that opportunities. Please share your knowledge and experience with the Sri Lankan community. So this is the basic and summary of the network of agricultural extension and advisory service in Sri Lanka. So I would like to thank actually ISA is like elder brothers of they always with us and helping and motivation and pushing to the next stage. So thank you very much, Dr. Rashid and Nisha, to supporting and helping and all the motivation you have given throughout the last 2-3 years. even this initiation, even after initiation, and Piras and Crips and the NAEASSL members. So with that, thank you very much, and thank you very much for creating this opportunity. And I think we can make good future for Sri Lankan agriculture with. With that, I would like to conclude, and thank you very much and for your time and attention.
Any question? Otherwise, we can. I think everybody's taking a lot more time, but then I'm just not stopping because it's very interesting. So let us give probably time to talk about what each region is doing.
But do we also want to ask? I think because the people who started the network, they are now taken kind of like, they are more in the advisory, and it's the younger people who are kind of running the show, right?
Yes, this is the second generation. Other people. But that's a good thing. Which is the next one? We will go to the next one.
So we have Geelong from Cambodia.
Geelong.
You were not here? You were not here yesterday?
Yeah, I was there.
Okay.